La,
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 da, da.
da.
Guys, I'm so glad we could put this tree together.
I know. I feel like we've learned a lot of stuff about
each
each other.
What did you learn, Becky?
I'm just glad that the electrical fire from the Christmas tree only killed a third of my family.
That's so
only a
wonderful.
third.
Only a third.
You are so blessed.
And what
I
did you
am.
learn?
I
To try
learned-
harder.
Well, I learned that a fire extinguisher is really important.
Did you ask Santa for one?
I did.
Wonderful.
It did.
And next time, make sure you actually water the tree.
Oh yeah. No, it was a grease fire.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
She was cooking sliders for a Super Bowl party, probably.
Oh, that's what you put.
I did, but you know what? But at
oven.
least we're all still together decorating in this half burned down house.
It is beautiful.
It is
I-
It
beautiful.
only matters that we're together.
Except the smoke's really bad.
Asbestos.
I'm thankful for pussy.
Okay.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Free Rotation podcast. I am joined by my three wonderful friends, Morlin.
I'm a wonderful friend.
And it's a wonderful life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Becky.
Hey.
And our wonderful producer, Angie, who has some new bling.
Yeah, I got some ring as a bling bling.
You got some bling bling on your fing fang?
Mm-hmm. Becky didn't have a ding ding. She gave
They
me a
make-
ring.
They make fake versions of those. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm scared. I don't know where this is going.
That just sounds like a blatant homophobia to me.
In your butt, Moreland. It's going in your butt.
Speaking of holiday movies,
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh wait, that's what we're talking about.
But yeah, we're talking about holiday movies today, and it's because since I'm leading the episode, it's gonna be unorganized as fuck. It's gonna be a fun time.
which is like every other episode we ever do, so.
Bless.
Except those ones that were actually organized.
Yeah, but who remembers those?
Those are fucking boring. These are the fun ones.
Anyways,
Yeah, but any holiday movie, just as long as it has Christmas or Thanksgiving in it, or Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, or what's Festivus? That's from fucking Seinfeld.
yes.
Any
A
of those
Festivus for
I
the
feel-
rest of
count.
us.
But yeah, guys, so Morgan, what's one of your favorite holiday movies? And tell me why.
Thanks. Ask me while I'm fucking drinking.
That was the point. Gotta be on command, boy.
I really like The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Becky, what's your favorite holiday movie?
See, that's where you were going to go. I knew it was going to. Somehow we were going to get Nightmare Before Christmas in. I appreciate Jingle All the Way. That's a classic.
Oh, the one where like fucking Schwarzenegger tries to get that doll,
Yes.
or whatever,
Turbo Man.
and fights the black guy.
Sinbad?
Oh, Sinbad.
Yes.
Yes.
Is Sinbad black?
Yeah.
Kind of?
He's like Middle Eastern, isn't he?
No. Oh my God, Bobby.
I don't know Sinbad. That was before my time. I was like 3 when that movie came out.
That movie is a classic.
It was all right.
Jingle All the Way is great.
It's
I do
a
like it.
product of its time.
That's like a lot of these holiday movies, though. Like, it's a product of its time. I guess you have timeless classics, but, some movies I don't think age well. I think Jingle All the Way did.
You know what movie really aged well? It's not a holiday movie, but Song of the South. That's a
Sweet potato pie and you shut your mouth.
no. It's that one where they had the zippity.
Gone, gone.
It's the Zippity-Doo-Day, the really racist Disney movie.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's fucked. They never released it on DVD. It's like in the vault, then they're never breaking it out.
Holy shit.
It's super fucked. It's really disgusting. But yeah, I was just trying to
Let's
be
just stick with the song. The song.
Right?
zippity-doo-dah, zippity.
You got a favorite?
Angie.
Yeah.
Angie, what's one of your favorite holiday movies?
Well, it's tied. I like How the
Tied.
Grinch Stole Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
All versions.
Mm-hmm.
But I especially love the Jim Carrey version.
Have you seen the new one?
The animated version is my favorite.
No, I haven't seen the new one
I
yet.
heard it sucks,
Oh,
unfortunately. But
The animated one is my favorite, so
yeah.
it'll always be my favorite.
And I like National Lampoons, but
Oh.
who
Everybody
doesn't
loves
like
Now
National
that's a
Lampoons.
classic.
that's a good.
And
That's
Gremlins.
timeless. I'll say that one's timeless.
Oh, and Gremlins.
Yeah.
Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Yeah.
I didn't wear Gizmo today.
Oh.
Or Star Wars today.
I had a dog named Gizmo.
My aunt had a dog named
Well,
Gizmo.
we only
Yes.
Had
had.
a god
She
named
had a god-
Gizmo.
Hey, dog backwards is God, okay?
But
we-
Dismo.
We only had him for a couple days because turns out we were trying to find a dog that my sister wasn't allergic to. Turns out my sister was allergic to it, but he was cute. He was
Aw.
fucking ugly, but he was cute.
He was ugly but cute.
Yeah, there's ugly but cute. That's a category for
Like
for
me.
puppers.
That is not true.
Becky thinks you're cute.
More than like no
Girl,
comment at all.
Girl, you cute, girl.
You are adorable, Angie.
Angie, you're like my mom at this point, so I really can't comment. It'd be fucking weird.
You're adorable, Angie.
Thank you, Mom.
But yeah,
Why is Jingle All the Way?
Jingle All the Way. Okay, I said Jingle All the Way, but then Angie said A Christmas Carol, and I forgot that A Muppet's Christmas Carol is like really
Ooh.
the epitome
Michael
of a great
Caine's in that
Christmas
one,
movie.
right?
Yeah, it was Michael Caine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say the reason why Jingle All the Way, I think it was because I was a kid when that movie came out, so it touched me in ways that made more sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Well,
really
no,
fucking
because
dark.
I think at the time the movie came out, it was also really, it was when like the Beanie Babies were super popular. Certain gifts were super popular
Oh,
to
yeah.
get. So it kind of like went back into my childhood where, you ask your parents for something for Christmas and they can't get it because clearly it's sold out. But, why didn't Santa make it? I don't understand.
That movie felt like one of the first films that really delved into the whole Black Friday craze. In
Yes.
a way.
Yes.
Yes.
The whole, like, standing in line for hours to hope to get a toy and that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I was talking to Angie on our way back from the game today.
And
And
we're not going to talk about
we're not going to talk about that game.
Fair.
But it's weird because on one side, the mom had said to Arnold Schwarzenegger like 2 months earlier, get this toy before Christmas because this is the only thing he wants, blah, blah, blah. But then on the flip side, if you think about it, it is a good lesson for kids. Like, you're not always going to get what you want for Christmas. And the big fad, you're not going to always be able to get because it's hard to... Like, why do these things become such big fads?
The media hypes it up. The media marketing machine.
And that's what it
capitalism.
was. It was exactly like that in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. Turbo Man was the It cartoon of the
Of the movie.
Of the 90s.
It was the It cartoon of that movie's universe. So that's what Turbo Man was.
My thing is, though, with how big the action figure was, that's really hard to play with because, like, you...
Right? That
Yeah.
freaking action figure
Why
was
would you want
like
the 7.5 or 5-inch ones you actually can play with? That one's like, none of my toys are as big as this thing. Why the hell can you? How the hell can
right.
you play with that?
The freaking action figure was as big as the kid. It's just
Yeah.
like that is a really fucking big action figure.
Right?
No wonder it was like $300. No,
It was like stupidly expensive, but
Yeah.
it was like it got jacked up in price because of the whole holiday craze of it.
Oh.
And it's like it reflects back to a lot. Wasn't there like Elmo? Elmo
Tickle
at
Me
one
Elmo?
point. Tickle Me Elmo
Yeah.
was like jacked up in price. Furbies were jacked up in price.
Tamagotchis.
Angie really liked the Furby phase just because they made a whole video game about it.
What?
No.
Is a video game about Furbies?
Yeah.
It's called Tattletale. And
Oh, yeah,
I didn't have a Furby craze, and Tattletale is horrifying.
Tattletale is horrifying. The damn thing won't shut up.
There's Mama is a huge Furby chasing you to get like the Tattletales to be good because you keep breaking them out of their boxes and playing games with them, and she's like, Mama's here, and then she wow.
Yeah, it's a couple days before Christmas. The stupid little kid can't wait, so he's
Oh
gonna
my
get
God.
eaten by
A demonic
Yeah.
Furby.
eat by a demonic Furby.
So then on Christmas Eve night, they're doing like they draw a
banishment
pentagram
ritual.
and they're doing banish Mama, go away Mama, and you're trying to light candles and help them. And keep in mind you're like a 4 or 5 year old in this
Okay.
game.
yeah.
And so finally, Mama is on a VHS tape that gets banished, which took me forever to realize there's a VHS tape floating. Becky's like, hit the VHS tape. And I was like, oh,
That's
there.
exactly what I sound like.
And then
True.
you think it's over, and on Christmas Day you open Tattletale, and here the fuck comes Mama and eats you. That's not right.
That's a shitty
Right.
fucking ending. You do
But
all
to be
that work.
fair, like think about Furbies in general. Like I had a Furby stuck in a drawer like 5-6 years ago that suddenly started talking again. I was like, why are you still here? How are you alive?
It's interesting about Furbies because they were around in the 80s, and then they came back around, like when you were a
Toys
kid.
do that.
Like the Elmos.
I never had a
Because
Furby.
they're demonic and taking over the world.
So
I've never had a
basically what
Furby.
we can attribute to all of this is that Arnold Schwarzenegger is a Satanist.
Yes.
Got
Sure.
there.
I mean, he is a foreigner.
We'll go for it. I mean,
I'm kidding.
it's the best. It's the best. Excuse I can think of. So one of my favorite movies that I just realized and completely forgot is the Santa Claus
Oh, Tim
Santa
Allen.
with Tim Allen.
Claus.
Yes.
With Tim drug
Yeah.
smelling Allen?
Hey, I like that.
No,
movie.
he was cool, but before he was an actor, he was a drug smuggler. He went to jail for it for a little bit.
Anyways,
Well, now my entire impression of Tim Allen in the 90s is just completely gone.
Ho, ho, ho. Or how would I just the laugh from Tool Time.
I did learn how to spell Santa Claus correctly because of that movie, because there is no E in the Santa Claus. It was supposed to be a play on words. I got it.
Because there's a contract thing where he puts on the jacket.
Yep.
I want one of those jackets. It looks comfortable.
right?
But
does
isn't it
look very
kind of
comfortable.
like fucked up that like on top, I feel like that all this episode's going to be is a dissection of holiday movies and not like the surface part. But isn't it kind of screwy that, Santa Claus fell off the roof, but aren't you magical? You died, and now this man has to suddenly become the Santa Claus.
What I don't understand is how his bag didn't just like catch him in midair, because the bag floats. Like the bag actually
plot convenience.
Yeah, exactly, because the bag pulls Tim Allen in and dumps him in the chimney. So it's just like, well, how did the bag not catch Santa in midair?
Because free will is an illusion, and that guy who was Santa, when Destiny decided that they were done with him, they dropped him and scooped somebody else out of their life.
Holy shit, that is so scary.
Yeah,
Right?
Dark. I like it. Let's make a.
And that's why I like the Grinch. Because he's very realistic.
Right? Like, fuck you people. I'm gonna steal Christmas.
And the Jim Carrey one, he wants to fuck that pretty blonde lady.
Well, she liked him too.
At the end, yeah.
But she was so caught up in appearances and everything.
Exactly.
Isn't that what you were talking about earlier, though, is that how people treated him? It wasn't that it was his fault.
Yeah. Like, he tried, and he was never good enough. He didn't look like them. They just excluded him.
Yeah, he was green and furry.
They also every who also had a really fucked up nose.
Mm-hmm.
They're all like a little up. It's a podcast, but a little up.
It was
I mean, he's allowed to be different.
Yeah.
He's just grumpy. But that didn't mean he's not a good person.
Right.
Yeah.
And my favorite line of that movie, and by we, I mean you.
Wait, I mean, when he was a kid, he had all the Christmas spirit of a kid that
he just wasn't as good at it as they were.
Exactly.
And he tried shaving at a very young age, which is a mistake.
Yeah. You can never stop shaving after that.
I know. I've been doing it every year of my life for the past 10 years, and nothing grows.
Yeah, I was about to say, you only do it once a year.
I think I was like an overabundance of the Grinch when we were younger that I was like,
burnt out.
Yeah. And I liked the Jim Carrey version, but I think there was something classic about the original one.
The original animated one.
Is that it just gave it sort of, the magic of it. And the thing with Jim Carrey, though, is he like makes everything so...
Jim Carrey?
It's like, I don't know how
Anti-vaccine?
He makes do that.
He makes everything Jim Carrey.
But that's why he was so good as a Grinch, because the Grinch was over the top.
I
mean, if you watch it, he walks on the chimney and tinkles down on his toes like he does everything Jim Carrey did.
Do you know how long it took for them to put that makeup on him every day? 8 hours.
Yeah, screw
that.
A day.
Yeah.
I would just keep it on at that point.
Literally, they had to hire... He was going to quit the movie, and Ron Howard directed the movie. Had to hire a guy that taught CIA agents how to withstand torture to help Jim Carrey out. Because he's stuck in that for 8 hours a day.
Yeah, you can't move.
Because it's 8 hours before you go on a set.
Right.
Which is usually get like at 3, 4 in the morning, and that fucking sucks.
At that point, you really need to be looking at like a suit of some sort.
Oh, and he said that the things that turned his eyes yellow, the contacts hurt so
they're
bad.
they're like saucer plates.
Didn't at some point they say that they did change it to CGI during the movie because it was messing with his eyes so badly, or am I thinking of something else?
Probably thinking of something
It might have been.
else.
Actually, no, it was Harry Potter. It was Harry Potter that happened in. But I can't imagine. You know what? I would be a Grinch after sitting in that chair for 8 hours trying to act in that suit. That has to be uncomfortable.
Fuck yeah.
And the little girl, Where Are You Christmas? Look where she is now.
She's a porn star, right?
No, has a band. But she is.
Oh, that's what's her face.
The Pretty Reckless.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's hot.
Taylor Marmoset?
Yep.
She's hot.
Yeah, she's hot.
That tattoo on her back is very nice.
You're damn right it is. So is everything else about her.
She's hot. We're just going to
Becky, you called somebody a MILF. I can say somebody's hot.
Okay, in this new Christmas Chronicles movie, listen. You know they got this new Netflix movie called The Christmas Chronicles.
Is that with
Kurt Russell?
Yeah.
Kurt Russell's Santa Claus. At the very end of the movie.
Spoiler alert.
Mrs. Claus.
No, I don't want to hear it.
Yes, you do.
No.
Goldie Hawn is Mrs. Claus.
Who's that?
You don't know who fucking Goldie Hawn is?
Overboard?
Yeah.
His wife?
Blonde, First Wives Club, Kate Hudson's mom.
Oh, yeah, she's hot.
Yeah, she comes in and she's not like old lady Mrs. Claus. She's like wearing like leggings and high heels and like a Christmas
and
jacket.
Becky's like, she's a MILF.
I know.
Now keep in mind, this was right after this.
No, my point not being, I wasn't saying it like that. I was saying, what, now they made Mrs. Claus a MILF? Like, that was my point.
Hey, they made Aunt May a MILF.
Right?
That's true. Isn't there
and
like...
I said...
Marissa Tomei. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. But I was like, Becky, then what does MILF stand for, Mom? I'd like to fuck.
Okay, I should have said MILF with a Y. Mom, y'all want to like to fuck. I don't know.
Why does
Jesus,
sound like I sometimes? Do you know
Like
what?
myth.
Twisted that right around, didn't I?
Yeah.
Your
I'm
girl.
picking up my marriage skills. So I can be
Already.
prepared.
There you go.
So you guys want to know what my favorite holiday movies is?
Yes,
No.
Bob.
Let's move
Die
on.
Hard. Fucking love Die Hard. Love that movie. It's fucking great. I've argued with people saying it's not a Christmas movie. It takes place during Christmas, so fuck you. It's got Christmas trees. It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, but is it like what came first, the chicken or the egg? Is it a Christmas movie because it takes place at Christmas, or is it a Christmas movie because the thought process is that like it has a valuable Christmas lesson?
It has a valuable Christmas lesson. Fuck terrorists and bank robbers. Blow everything up.
Get your family back.
Right.
So what he's saying
So
is
Lethal Weapon's kind of a Christmas movie too, then.
Yeah, because Shane Black
Yeah.
did something with those. Something like that. Yeah, all Shane Black's movies take place during Christmas.
Really?
Yes. Iron Man 3, The Nice Guys, that one we did with Robert Downey Jr. I can't remember what
You
it's
already
called.
said
Oh,
Iron Man 3.
no, he did 2 with Robert Downey
Trading
Jr.
Places. That's a Christmas movie.
Last Boy Scout. Christmas movie.
Ooh, interesting.
All Christmas movies.
Didn't we read something
Okay.
where it said that Die Hard is just a mix of like a Christmas Carol, It's a Wonderful Life, and White Christmas or something like that?
Yeah.
Pretty much, and it's fucking amazing.
Because it's like he has to learn from his past, like a Christmas Carol. And then It's a Wonderful Life, like he sees what it could be.
And he has to fight European terror or European bank robbers.
And let's talk about Gremlins now. Celebrating Christmas.
Phoebe, Kate, or
love
Cast. What's her
Gremlins.
name? Phoebe.
Oh,
Kate?
I'm terrible with names.
Yeah, she got naked in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I think that was that movie. That movie's great.
Where they were looking through the hole in the wall.
Yeah, where they had the whole dream.
Yeah.
That bikini scene. That videotape's not working after a while. That she couldn't track right there, just skip. I wonder why.
I've never actually seen Gremlins.
What? That movie's great.
And you decided to marry her?
Here you go.
And you put that right back on. That's what brings up a good point, though. Like, my whole thing about, is it a Christmas movie because it takes place at Christmas? Because my opinion is, Nightmare Before Christmas is not a Christmas movie.
That movie's just a shite film, so it's fine.
But I
It's a
think
Christmas
that I
movie.
said
I
I
know,
think
you're
that it
fine, Warren.
is
I'm
also
just
a
with
Christmas movie because it's about Jack finding the Christmas spirit. It is different from Halloween.
And Jack wears a
Exactly.
Santa suit.
But yeah.
I think
And he
And
has
Santa
reindeer.
Claus is a piece of shit again. In most animated films, Santa Claus is a hateful person.
Oh, yeah.
Look at how he treated Rudolph.
Oh, yeah.
You remember the Mouse movie where he like shunned a whole town because one kid said he didn't like him?
Mouse movie.
Yeah, and they had to build like a clock tower and sing that song. Christmas times are calling Santa.
Did you say, well,
Weird.
like, Santa's like a jackass in it. But my point with the Nightmare Before Christmas is that if you take out all of the Christmas stuff,
Then you don't have a movie because Jack doesn't go anywhere.
well, you still have a protagonist, an antagonist, a villain, or not, well, it's a villain's the same thing as an antagonist, a romance plot, and all of that. He's just bored. He has to figure, what if he
Well,
ended
that's
up
the
at
same thing as
Thanksgiving?
the Christmas Story. It had a whole plot. But it's a Christmas story.
Right.
I still don't.
You'll shoot your eye out. You
Hey.
did. You watched it with me again, and
Hate
you did like it.
Hate that movie.
I love it.
What
Hate that
movie?
I hate
A
that
Christmas
movie
Story.
because
Oh, that movie's fine.
every year, and yes, I want all three of those every years left in.
Okay.
TBS
I'm going to cut out all three.
shows a 24-hour.
Yeah, it's
24
the
hours
thing.
of A Christmas Story. No. I sat there and I watched it. And I'm like, I can't. No.
But the thing is,
When his
they
tongue
don't
gets
sh-
stuck, that
yeah.
shit's funny.
No,
as hell.
that is funny. That's funny as
But the
fuck.
thing is, they don't show it any other day of the year. They show it 24 hours for that one day, and that's it. And I think that's fine. You don't.
I would rather have 24 hours of.
Well, then
of
fucking
a
change the
Grinch.
channel. It's no one's forcing you to watch it. Quit being a little bitch. Yeah, I went there. I love that goddamn movie.
Me too.
Anyways,
That's me
I'm
as a
just
kid.
saying I don't like that movie.
I know it's fine. I love
I've
it.
never no.
Oh, is the
Oh.
romance over?
Off of
Yeah,
me.
Oh,
that's fine.
I'm just saying I don't like it.
We'll win him back,
and
Bobby.
and the
Yeah,
fact
it's
that
fine.
TBS shows it for an entire day.
You just
is
like he's a blonde kid. He looks
ridiculous.
like a Nazi.
He does kind of look like a Nazi.
He doesn't
I
look
won't
like a
lie.
Nazi. He could be an SS officer.
when his little glasses get broken and
Yeah.
he's
Right.
all like weird eyed.
He's like, you're not Aryan. And he's beating the shit out of the ginger bully.
I'm just going to make, for comparison purposes, Muppet Christmas Carol better than the original Christmas Carol.
George C. Scott's pretty good in it.
He is, but the Muppets bring a little bit of joy in there and a little bit of fear in me just because of the fact that it's fucking Muppets being ghosts. And they had the best soundtrack in that movie. It was so
True.
good.
And it's Michael Caine.
I like
it's Muppets, so I'm just done at the start.
Scrooge.
I didn't really care for Muppets.
Oh, Scrooge is pretty good.
Scrooge with Bill Murray.
Mhm.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that movie.
Yeah.
Death of what's it called?
Huh?
No, not the Bill Murray movie. Or was that a Chevy Chase movie?
What are you trying to?
Death of the fucking like the Barney knockoff. What was that movie called?
Bad Santa?
Smoochies?
Oh, Smoochies Boochies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I can't think of what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. It's fucking
Yeah.
bad.
They're like Smoochies Boochies. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The Smoochies. It is like Smoochies.
Death to Smoochie or whatever. Yeah, sorry,
Mhm.
ADD.
And things like Smoochies Boochies.
Oh yeah, they
I'm
say that in
confused.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Smoochie Boochies.
Smoochies Boochies. Motherfucker.
Can they make one of those?
Motherfucker.
Can they make like a Jay and Silent Bob Christmas movie? Because they've already saved like
Well, they
It-
made a Star Wars special. I can't imagine they
that
don't
shit's.
do it.
We don't talk about that. That doesn't exist.
It's like not canonical to
It's-
anything Star Wars related.
Though it is the first appearance of Boba Fett, so I can't hate it too much. But then
Yeah,
you
you
get-
can.
Yeah, I mean, you get to see Chewie's girlfriend, wife, and Ewoks. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me uncomfortable. Mark Hamill's in it though,
Yeah.
and he's not the worst.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Mark Hamill's great.
You
He
know
was in
the-
Guyver.
I think we can all collectively agree, though, the better of the Santa Clauses is actually Krampus.
Yes, that movie's great.
Krampus was good.
We could be in a snow globe right now and not even know it.
I am in a snow
Have you never
globe.
seen Krampus?
Yes, I've seen Krampus.
Oh, I was about to say.
I just don't care for Krampus.
What?
What?
He's hilarious.
He's terrifying.
Krampus is
he
legit.
is. No, he is. He's legit. Like you said, he's legit terrifying. But
Show me on the Santa doll on this Krampus doll where he touched you.
Show me
Show-
on the chart where the bad
Show
man
us on your
touched you.
penis where it touched you.
Yeah.
Or didn't.
it was on the vein.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's been so many episodes. I really need a whiteboard that says, it's been this many episodes since Moylan's been his veiny penis.
Why? So you could just erase it now?
Yeah, I can just erase it and start over.
was
I
it-
did tell you something funny that happened at the Christmas party. So,
We had a Christmas party.
Was that
well, my company did.
Oh, okay.
was that hot MILF there?
No, Candace didn't make it. But we were doing like the drawings for like the cash and stuff,
Mhm.
and I kind of took a step back and like ran right into a TV.
Nice.
So my boss asked the operations manager. He was like, "Hey, Cal, how many days it's been without an accident?" And he's like, "Oh, 961." He was like, "It's 0 now, and she has a concussion." And then right as he's saying that, I fall into a hole, and I'm just going.
Nice.
No alcohol involved. It was just bad luck.
No, Becky
Angie,
told me about
Angie
that.
and her accident
Yeah.
prone
Sounds like
self.
an awful fucking Christmas party. There's no alcohol. Christ.
Well, there was no alcohol.
Oh yeah, there better be flat
Like
spot.
HR and like one of the other managers, they're like, "What's in your thing?" They're like, "Water."
Water.
It's absolutely water.
That's so funny.
Let's break down Christmas movies and what lessons we learned from them.
Family's important. It's better to give than to receive. Always wear a condom.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, ask Mary about that.
Actually, that's true for most, like,
That's funny. Because they never had sex and it's immaculate conception, and that's not real.
Allegedly. I don't know.
Mary, did you know?
Here's what I learned in Christmas movies: don't have kids because your kids are inevitably going to fuck up Christmas. Look at the Christmas Chronicles. They wanted to film Santa Claus, so that little girl decided to jump into the sleigh and then freak Santa out for no reason, and he lost his bag and almost destroyed Christmas.
But you find out actually that he set it all up to grant the other kid's wish.
Yeah, the old piece of shit one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you've seen it.
I saw the bar scene, and that shit was funny as fuck.
Oh my god, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
But the oldest kid had written to Santa, and he said, "I would like to see my dad again." There's this scene where the little girl is talking to her big brother, and he's like, "Oh, he's being hateful and spiteful."
Yeah.
And she-
As you do.
Yeah, because they had lost their dad. He was a firefighter. And he's like, "I don't understand why he had to go save strangers when he had a family and kids and da-da-da, and he died."
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "But he's not gone. I see him in you every day." So it's like Santa, to grant his wish, had to do this series of events to get him to see his dad in himself.
Now the question is,
Gotcha.
what happens? What? How do we know that's what she meant? Maybe she just sees his fucking burnt corpse ghost by him
Jesus.
every day.
Oh, that's when they become Here's what
Bobby.
we call this.
Holding up.
Holiday movie, horror movie.
The power of Christmas compels you.
Y'all knew that she was. As soon as I opened my fucking mouth, y'all knew something.
I knew
was
something.
coming.
I knew
Is this a
something bad was
holiday
coming.
movie or is it a horror movie?
Yes.
What's your
Yes.
view of a holiday?
But like, look how mean Santa was to Jack in Nightmare Before Christmas.
was
All
a
he
dick.
needed to do was sit him down and say, "Hey, Jack, you have no experience with the Christmas spirit, but this is what it is."
Oi, Jack, stay in your
But
lane.
instead, yeah, you get the fuck back to Halloween land, you bitch. And Jack's like, "Oh, no, you didn't."
Right.
Because Halloween.
I'd have been back next year. Like, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Here I
I
am.
feel like out of everybody, the person you're not going to try and like flex on is the guy who literally is the persona of horror itself. Like,
Right.
oh man, let me be mean to the guy that can destroy everything and make you miserable.
Let me
Maybe
be
next
mean
time
to,
wait till it's Cupid or some shit
Let
like
me
that.
be mean to the Pumpkin King. Like, yeah, okay.
Wait, I thought the Pumpkin King and Jack were two different people.
No, he is.
No,
Jack,
Jack
is
is
the
the
Pumpkin King.
Yeah.
Oh, because there's a video game. Like they came with DS games for that stuff a couple like years ago, and there was one called like Jack versus the Pumpkin King. So maybe like an older Pumpkin King. I don't know.
Yeah, it might be like how he became the Pumpkin King.
God, probably makes
Could
sense.
be.
I never played them because I play good video games and not Final Fantasy VIII.
Then you haven't played a good video game yet.
I have. It's called Waggle Your Dick Everywhere.
I have a big
So
problem.
genital jousting.
Waggle your Wii.
I was gonna say that I like holiday movies, but it always just feels so superficial. I know that they're supposed to be feel good movies, but geez, man. But can we all agree that the worst movies that you could possibly watch are the Hallmark movies that come out?
Oh, God.
So I don't mind them, and there's a reason why.
I don't mind them, but they're not that good.
Because when you put a Hallmark movie on, you know what you're getting into.
Sleep.
Yes.
Right?
The problem I have is the romantic ones where it's like the girl falls in love with the random guy because her husband works too much, so she can afford this giant goddamn house you live in and you want to stay at home and not fucking work. Karen!
Yeah, Karen.
God damn it, Karen.
Yeah. And she falls in love with the coffee shop guy that's like always there, but doesn't work.
Or
is
it's like
a
her
felon.
childhood
That's right.
friend that they
Yeah.
broke
Because
up.
meanwhile, her husband's working to give her a good life.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you noticed there's a
Women are
post,
goddamn ungrateful.
you know, there's a
That's
post
what we
somewhere.
learned
I
from
love-
holiday movies.
I love women.
Some of the there was a post on Facebook. It was like you could really tell a Hallmark movie because it's all heterosexual couples wearing green and red sweaters.
True.
And if you look at all of the covers of the movies, it is a heterosexual white couple wearing either a green or red sweater or vice versa, like the colors.
They've had like I guarantee that Hallmark has had at least one Hanukkah movie.
I don't know. I don't ever get into the Christmas spirit with Christmas movies. I get into it by being with the people I care about.
I
Unless it's
agree.
something like A Christmas Carol where it scares the shit out of you because it's like, oh, I need to just be a better person in general. Those are the movies that really resonate with
See,
me.
I'm not. Oh, go ahead, Marlon. Sorry.
I was just saying, I like Christmas movies, some of them, depending on what it is.
Yeah.
Like The Grinch. I love The Grinch. This, that, and the other. But most of the time, if I have to choose between watching a Christmas movie or not, I'm going to not watch a Christmas movie.
You know what ones you've forgotten to talk about? The Ralph Bashki ones, the stop motion animated ones.
Yeah.
Oh, those like,
Those
oh
are
yeah.
the fucking tits.
The-
like
yeah.
Rudolph and
Oh, yeah.
Jack
Those
Frost.
are so
I do
fucking
like,
good.
It's Mr. White Christmas.
Yeah, they're so good.
Mr. White.
No,
I love that movie. Those
No,
movies.
I love those. I do.
the only
won't
one I
lie
don't
about that.
like is the Rudolph one, where it's like the baby time one.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
in Rudolph's
Yeah.
New Year. Only because the baby's really fucking annoying.
I think it's the classic ones that are the good ones. Like I liked Jack Frost. I liked
Rudolph.
Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph. Yeah, those were the good ones.
My favorite
I
one's
didn't
Santa.
like Rudolph, and I'll tell you why.
My favorite one's Santa Claus is coming to town because like halfway through the movie he gets a bitchin' orange beard
Right?
and it's sick.
He's
Santa
ginger. It's
coming.
like,
I
wait,
know.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Ginger Santa? Okay.
Yeah. Go
The
ahead.
reason that I don't like Rudolph is because Santa was awful to Rudolph's parents when he was born. I remember Comet knew, so he was always trying to hide his nose. And then when Santa saw him, he was like, "What is this shit?" So like Rudolph feels like, "Oh, I'm useless," and he runs off. And then he, through a series of events, he comes back, and then Santa can use him. So suddenly, everybody likes him again.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like, just because Rudolph is different, I feel like at the end of the movie, he suddenly became better than them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And
he's-
I don't feel like you should promote that you're better because you're different
Right.
either.
yeah.
Like,
but
just
it's-
because you're different doesn't mean there's something special about you.
he
I
was
mean,
just
yeah.
useful.
if your nose is radioactive and glowing, yeah, there's something special about you.
Mm-hmm.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
He
But
was
just because you're different doesn't make you
But
special.
to be fair,
Yeah.
But just because you don't fit in doesn't make
make
you
a piece of
different.
shit. My thing is
Right.
the whole different thing is making different feel superior. That's not the only movie that's guilty of that. It's so many fucking movies, which is fine.
And I think that
It's a
that's
common
so
trope.
wrong, though.
And but we talked about this is the fact that at the Rudolph only became important when he became useful.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel on a daily basis.
Oh, that's
No,
so sad.
I'm fine.
On another note, I had this conversation. What did y'all's feelings about the Polar Express?
I like the book. The movie, I like the audiobook. The audiobook's really good. It's perfectly well read. The problem with the movie is the acting itself is fine. It's the CGI that doesn't look really great anymore. Like 5 years ago.
It aged, yeah.
Yeah, 5 years ago looks real good. Now it's like it looks like dog shit.
I had this.
And I fucking hate Tom Hanks.
Well,
so.
the Polar Express actually is
Oh,
traumatizing.
God, me too. I
Yeah, I hate Forrest Gump.
I'm traumatized by the Polar Express.
What happened?
Okay. So when I was younger, in elementary school, when the Polar Express came
Oh,
out,
but real quick, I've never seen the Polar Express.
Me
Yeah,
neither.
I miss
that's
some shit.
fine.
I've seen the ending of it.
Here's why. You don't need to see it anyways. I can tell you why. In second grade, we had this party. It was the Polar Express party because it was Christmas time and
Yeah.
you do stupid shit with little kids. So I think the movie had just come out or something like that.
No, it came out in the 2000s. You were
Well,
not.
there was a cartoon or something that
Yeah,
was
there's
Polar
a cartoon one. Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing the Polar Express party and all can come in your jammies and have hot chocolate, all this stuff. That day, I discovered two things.
Your
the Polar
period.
Express, that was the next year. But Polar Express, awful cartoon or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Hate hot chocolate. And all of this culminated in me getting food poisoning and having to leave halfway through.
How'd you get food poisoning? What'd you eat?
From the hot chocolate.
Really?
It was badly made, yeah. It was like with
Jeez.
bad milk or something.
Oh,
It
Or
had
I
to
was-
have been.
Or lactose intolerance.
What was that animated Christmas special, the silent one, where it's about the fucking snowman, and he takes the kid with him, and they fly to where all other snowmen are, and then they do the whole thing?
I feel like you're talking about a Nightwish song or something.
No, there was an There was an animated Christmas special. It was silent. You could hear his music, but there was no talking. There was no voices. And it was like, this kid builds a snowman. It's kind of like Frosty. But the snowman takes him and they fly. And there's all these other snowmen with a bunch of kids. They just have this whole party. And then in the morning when he wakes up, the snowman melts. And
That's
it's really,
sad.
I know. It made me cry. It was really good though. I forgot to find what that's called. Also,
That's really sad because now those kids are just stuck in the middle of fucking nowhere.
no, they got back home. They got
Oh,
got flown back home.
You didn't put that.
I had to leave a cliffhanger. Also, remember
The inevitability of death. That's what that is.
Yeah, the animated version of Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer that used to be in Cartoon Network like during Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that. It's really bad, but it's entertaining. Because they go to court and shit, and it's fucking hilarious.
I do. Those are the songs that I really do appreciate around the holidays. Is like Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
Now, I want to see. I want that movie of. I want like the rated R version of I caught Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, and it just gets fucking real raw.
I'm sure there's a
Yeah.
porn.
I'll guarantee,
Or
but I
Santa
want to.
baby.
What's that one where it's like he's not gonna let her leave? That's
Oh.
Baby, it's cold.
Yeah, that song's super fucked up. That song is like rape
Yeah.
culture in a fucking dot. It's fucked up.
Come have a drink. I gotta go home. Just one drink.
Yeah.
Got the roofies in it.
Yeah.
Holiday movies are just not
It's
my
starting
forte.
to snow. You better not go.
Yeah, oh God.
I got snow in my pants.
You want some blow?
That's
Well, unfortunately, most of us are very disillusioned by Christmas. It appears
Yeah.
like
I mean, we're all 20s and 30s.
I think Christmas movies give you an expectation that
You can
real
never
life
fulfill.
can't. It can't ever live up to. So
Right.
you have like this abundance of Christmas spirit, but you watch a movie and you're like, oh, I guess I don't have it to that extent.
Fuck no. I gave up trying to do that shit a long
well,
time
I
ago.
think that's why movies like National Lampoon's Christmas
It's
Vacation.
super
I
relevant.
can
love it.
so relate.
Yeah.
to
I
that.
love
we can
that.
all relate to that movie.
Because it's not about like the whole Christmas spirit. I mean, at the very end, it's like the importance of Christmas is being with your family and all that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like here's all the stupid bullshit that can
Yeah.
go on around Christmas time with your family.
Let's see
Same
how.
Same with the classic Home Alone.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of home.
How do you forget your?
I said the same.
I'm convinced that family, the dad was like doing something real shady. Because how the fuck do you afford that big ass house?
That is what I'm saying.
And you fly your whole family to France or some
like
shit?
25 people at $2,000 each.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
just
That's
insane.
like
as
50.
shit.
Hey,
I'm
not-
sure the
not ju-
90s were a good time, but not that good of a
I was about to say
time.
not just your your immediate family, but your brother and his wife and his kids.
Yeah,
and
cousins and
all
yeah.
kinds. It's just like
oh, and look at how
it was like 30
unthankful
people.
they were.
Yeah.
Like
Right?
the brother was so like you can tell he
Hateful.
did it a lot because they were so like, this
Shitty.
is
yeah.
But can we
A
all
trip to
appreciate the
France.
John Candy cameo in it where he's riding in the back of the truck
Yes.
with his mom?
polka
Yes.
polka.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard our thing polka polka polka? It's a polka time, and she's like, yeah, no.
Yeah, I do want to say Macaulay Culkin's doing much better I don't know if you guys watch Red Letter Media at all on YouTube. They're like a movie critic channel.
Mm-hmm.
He did a couple episodes of them, like reviewing movies, and he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I think after his like
Breakdown.
it's really hard to be a child actor from the 90s, I think. Like, there was a picture on Reddit, and it was Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, and Macaulay Culkin, and it said 90s, just the entire 90s right here summed up in this one picture. But
Practically.
But that was, Angie and I were talking about this. It's like, okay, you lost your kid one time. You left him at home. How do you do that? It's beyond me. How do you lose him a second time? This time he flies to New York to stay with Donald Trump.
I know, right? If that movie
That's
has
why he had a breakdown.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's also really funny is, going back to reviewing movies, sorry, I'm off topic, but I need to tell you all this. I feel like I need to tell you all this. You know how in the new Halloween movie, like, it's kind of like a Home Alone fucking thing? He's in the episode where they're reviewing it, and, like, they do a whole bit, like, they're like a VCR repair shop. He's, like, their supervisor, and, he's like, yeah, it's like a Home Alone movie, and they look at him, he looks at the camera, and just rolls his eyes.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
It's so fucking funny. Oh, I love him. He's great. He shaved. He looks cute now. He's married and shit.
That's good
His
for
wife's
him.
kind of hot. I'd fuck her.
You'd fuck him, so.
No, he's been through too much. His dick's probably all fucked.
Mm-hmm. His butthole's probably already stretched.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah.
Yours isn't yet. It's still
Party
tight and
Monster.
warm.
You
Was he
don't
in
know
that?
what me and Tasha do.
That's Party Monster. Okay.
What's the one he did with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Look. He did one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, he's like his dad. His dad's kind of a piece of shit.
Wasn't that Jingle All the Way?
No, he wasn't in that one. That was another
True
one.
Lies? No.
It was like a feel good one. Like his dad's never there, and then like his parents are divorced. I forget. It's like something in me.
I don't remember.
Howl at me, hank at me, something like that. I don't know.
Harry and the Hendersons. That was a weird movie.
That movie's really weird.
That's awesome movie. What are you
It's a
talking
Sasquatch,
about?
Yeah.
I know that
Bigfoot.
Angie was
It's
like,
Bigfoot.
And then it
Yeah.
had like a TV series that was even.
Did it really? Holy
Yeah, it did.
shit!
Yeah. I
What
watched
the
it. I loved it.
Was it cartoon or live action?
No, it was live action.
Wow! Holy fuck!
I'm pretty sure that the mom had a thing for him.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say that they fucked.
I'm pretty sure.
Which
Because
is
she looked like she had some Sasquatch ding.
like there's a point like where
got
she
bored.
she
And
walks
he just
out of
goes
the
up and he humps her sometimes.
she walks into the bedroom like her legs are just spread, just like crab walking. Harry's so big.
Oh, I'm so sore.
Vicky's
I'm
like, what
sorry.
do I do?
I'm sorry, everybody.
No, she's not. It's
No,
not.
I'm
She's
not.
like doing her take on the couch, with like one leg up over the back of the couch. Kids, bring mom a drink.
Make it as strong as you can.
Becky's so uncomfortable right
I was
now.
trying to think of a Christmas movie. I thought of Love Actually, but I don't really care for that movie.
What's that movie?
Love Actually, it was the one in Britain. It had Keira Knightley, Hugh Grant.
Oh, is that the one Jack Black in it?
Was Jack Black in it?
There's a movie where it's like Jack Black and another guy. I think it was Jude Law.
And they
switch houses?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that was in the same one, but I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, but it's super cute because Jack Black's not into comedy and he's cute.
There's just a lot of random, like, okay-ish holiday movies.
Yeah.
But
They only have to be average because, you know, you have that whole nostalgia bullshit, so it's fine.
my favorite holiday stuff is, like, the Korean horror where it's called White Christmas, and it's about kids who are stranded during Christmas, and their teacher is murdering everybody.
How they
Oh,
stranded?
those are awesome.
Yeah. What?
Why is the teacher... two questions. How are they stranded and why is the teacher murdering all of them?
Oh, they just didn't have really any family to go back to.
and why is the teacher murdering them?
Oh, I was picturing like a Jeepers Creepers where the school bus breaks down.
Oh, that would suck.
No,
And
I
he's
think
like-
that if I recall correctly, they just didn't have any family to go back to. So it was a bunch of kids, and they start going
Oh
insane.
gosh, so they were like orphans.
They're not orphans; they're in college,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like their teacher like starts to go insane.
You can still be an orphan even if you're in college.
I'm saying they're not.
Just saying.
They had parents, and in Korea they don't have orphans. You're just left there. If you watch a lot of K-dramas, it's like these kids are like living in their house by themselves, like kind of like
Oh,
Japanese.
they don't have amnesia yet.
Right, exactly. They didn't get hit by a car.
Or get superpowers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or get a limb chopped off, go through a lot of therapy.
Enter the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah, sure. Go through a lot of therapy and then end up getting a chainsaw attached to your lower
Wait, is this Evil Dead?
leg, arm, anywhere.
I
That's
wish.
the true Christmas movie.
Speaking of which,
Evil Dead.
I'm looking forward to Glass.
Yeah, it would look sick.
Yes.
When's that come out? Next year sometime, right?
Next year, I think.
I hope
Yeah.
soon.
Next year sometime. Oh.
He's
I
so-
bought Split. 'cause
Yeah, did you like it?
I mean, we watched it in theaters.
Are we going back to Harry and the Hendersons with Split?
Yes, sure.
Hey!
I bought Split on the Black Friday sale. It was like
$5.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was even less than that. I think it was like
Did
$3.
you- Hey, speaking of movies, where the fuck's my movie, Moreland?
What movie?
It Follows.
What? I don't know what he's talking.
Don't be such a troll.
I will fuck cut you. I love the goddamn
Have you-
movie.
Hey, you know what you need to do?
Clean
is
your
no,
glasses
no.
off.
No. I know what you were doing, but it's funnier that way. You should wrap it up as a present and give it back to him.
I will throat punch him. I hate that shit.
And be like, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Bobby. Here's your
What
movie
did we
back.
learn today? It's the spirit of giving.
I don't like how over the top Christmas movies are.
Right?
Like their personalities. I mean, I love like the Grinch and all of those and National Lampoons because I mean it's stressful because all that shit's happening. But I don't like in Christmas Chronicles, the little girl is like a mix of Annie and Curly Sue.
Curly Sue? The fuck's Curly Sue?
Mm.
You mean-
Shirley Temple's a good cop. I think Shirley Temple
Yeah.
too.
I thought you were saying trying to say Mary Sue.
She is kind of a Mary Sue.
You've got basically
No,
what she's
Curly
saying.
Sue.
You've got the
I know, but she is kind of like trying to be a Mary Sue, where she's just so good. She wants to do everything
yeah.
right.
You've got the one kid that's overly perfect and super excited about Christmas.
That's
and
her.
And
Then you have me.
Then you have the older sibling who's just a dick.
Who's
Yeah.
disillusioned by Christmas and is a lost believer from Santa.
Holy
he
shit,
knows
it's
that
me.
he knows that Santa's not real, and then by the end of the movie, he gets proven. Santa's real.
Here's my problem with these movies.
You
is
could write these movies.
how
Right.
do these kids?
They all the same.
How do these kids become disillusioned with Santa? Because clearly the parents have to
Well,
believe
they're-
in Santa. Because how are these presents showing up?
There's 3 reasons why. Dad's dead, mom's dead, parents are separated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And obviously it's Santa's fault.
yeah.
True.
Yeah, but at the same time,
I mean,
The Santa they don't believe in.
I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Oh.
The Christmas tree.
Hey, does your brother still believe in Santa?
no.
Oh, I wanted him to.
He just knows that. I think that the idea is Santa's supposed to be the spirit of Christmas more
No,
so.
because if he did, I was going to dress up as Santa.
Yeah,
Yes.
He probably just look at you like, what the hell is wrong with you?
I was hoping he would like it.
I'm sure there's some kids who would.
I fucking hate kids. Your brother's the shit, though. I love your brother.
Yeah, he loves Christmas. Matthew is big into Christmas. We have very opposite personalities because once it hits December 1st and the house better be decorated. Me, if it's still Halloween decorations, I'm good to go. I could have it Halloween all year for all I care.
Fair.
Me and Angie were gonna decorate the Christmas tree, and we ate like KBBQ one day. And we were just like, we don't feel like it. The house can stay the way it looks.
Well, we want to do it in black and orange.
We put the lights outside, so. Or that's your neighbors.
Yeah, that's the
Us,
neighbors.
the neighbors.
My
I
fr-
just don't have the gumption
Yeah.
to do anything.
my friend, you know my friend Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
One of his neighbors.
Oh
I was
my god,
asked,
they killed him.
No, not yet. No, Kenny's like a kickboxer. He fucking whoop people's asses. He looks small, but he can packs a punch. Don't ask how I know. Anyway, one of his neighbors, one of their, I guess, decorations, sings Christmas carols and such. But it's super fucking loud. Like Kenny's like 4 houses down, and you can hear it clearly.
Oh, jeez.
And every time I go outside to smoke, it'd be like, da da da. I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. Because like Kenny's like, yeah, they do that all day.
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
So.
that's a little much.
He's like, you're lucky I don't live here, Kenny. I called the goddamn cops on him.
I feel like there needs to be more Saturnalia Christmas movie. Not
What the fuck is-
Saturnalia Christmas movie.
What
but
the hell's that?
It's actual Christmas. That's what the pagan holiday
Oh, well,
or Yule. Yule would be the
they
other
say
one.
Yule.
Yeah. Well,
I can't pronounce the other one, so Yule's better.
history buff Saturnalia was the Roman version of Yule.
Oh.
But I mean, they had some cool shit going on. So much so that the Christmas people stole it.
Orgy.
Yes.
Yes. Pour one out for the homies.
That's Saturday. And when you burn the Yule logs, you have like a big bonfire. You eat a lot of food. And because
Drink
it's
a
the
lot.
longest night of the year, so you had to keep the Yule fire burning.
We should have a Yule party,
Oh man, I love Yule parties.
and we should invite some single women for me.
Oh, single ladies.
Single women with short hair, tattoos, and piercings.
You have a very specific group of people you're looking at, and I don't know if we can fulfill that.
You can. It's called "I'll give you $200 and you find me an escort that looks like one."
Sweet.
Okay.
Or I'll just invite one of my sisters because they fit that bill.
Oh no, you said a couple years ago, like one of your cousins was single. This is like 5 or 6 years ago. It's like, I'm gonna set you up, Bobby. What the fuck, Angie? You never did it. It's fine.
I'm sorry. Most of them went into porn and or drugs. So
I mean, I'm fine with the porn. They know what they're goddamn doing. Nah, I'm fucking with you. You don't have to do any of that.
Are you thinking real hard?
wondering which sister,
For me?
Mhm.
Are any
which
of them,
cousin, which niece.
are any of them stable?
No.
Okay.
This is Angie's family we're
Time
talking
out.
about. Come
Time
on
out.
now.
Time out. Will any of them not stab me?
Maybe one.
Is she cute?
Yeah, but she's also no piercings, no tattoos.
Does she have short hair?
No. Long blonde hair.
Is she cute?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta see pictures. We
I'll
can
show you.
negotiate.
Oh my! Can we finish the
Yeah,
episode
yeah.
before you?
No!
Jesus.
My penis hasn't been touched since Labor Day weekend.
Hey guys,
We're in December.
Oh, no.
is there any lasting thoughts on these Christmas movies? Because at this point, I think it's very clear our forte is not Christmas.
We can do gifts.
Can I just
Christmas gifts? I can talk all night
Gifts,
about Christmas gifts.
Yeah, I could do Christmas gifts, but this is how funny it is. We had a 2.5-part series on
Halloween
movies. We get to Christmas, we're like 30 minutes in. No, we Gucci.
It's been almost an hour.
It's been almost an hour, yeah. But after that, we're going to come back with some Christmas gifts because I can tell you I can spend money like a mofo.
Same. I can spend money that's not mine.
Like
So that'll be next week's episode.
there's some stuff.
Yeah.
Cock rings don't count.
Nerdy Christmas gifts.
Well, how much it's a nerdy cock ring? Like it's got like anime and shit on it.
Oh my God.
I could probably get a Green Lantern cock ring.
Guaranteed you could. Or Shazam
Just
one.
send it to
Yeah.
Scoob.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey.
Hey, Becky.
Hey.
We're not finished here yet.
Yes, we are.
I would like to dissect Christmas movies more. Because I really feel like Christmas movies are kind of shitty.
Some are.
In the way everything works out, like these people do the worst shit, and at the end of it,
One
I learned
night
my
makes all the
lesson.
difference.
It's like a Jesus movie.
I think that's the
Plus, I
point.
want to see how like Santa is a lot like Santa scared me when I was a kid, even though I didn't believe in him. I thought of him like God because my mama would always be sure to say in the Bible it says God only gives you so many chances and then he gives up on you. Which is completely different from what Christianity tells you, a church will tell you, but the Bible actually says God only gives you so many chances, and then he turns his back. Santa apparently only gives you so many chances, and then he turns his back, because he turns back on a whole town because of one person.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from with that, because think about it. He's a big, large man that sneaks into your house at night and leaves shit underneath your tree. You know that's a present. That could be a fucking bomb.
Eat your cookies and your
Yeah,
eggnog.
you have to
Yeah.
be good all
And
year.
kiss
You have to
your
feed
wife.
him. Yeah, Christmas is fucked up. You know what? I'm gonna kill
Bitch,
Santa.
I want those cookies and eggnog.
You know what?
Laura,
And just
let's kill Santa.
this sounds like a holiday movie
Okay.
about to happen.
Yes.
But you know what has gotten creepy too is the elf on the shelf. Like that, there's an
Yes.
elf that pops out each day. It's moving around and it's like watching you to make sure you don't do something bad, so Santa can know about
That
it.
feels like a horror movie right there.
That feels like a horror movie. Like the elves come alive.
I'm surprised it's not a horror movie
Oh, there it
already.
is. There,
Oh, what about the Christmas movie Elf?
I don't like that
God.
movie.
I don't like it.
I don't like Will Ferrell.
Like, I love Will Ferrell, but no.
No, Will
Just-
Ferrell.
What about
sorry.
the bad Santa movies?
That's fucking hilarious. The first one, I haven't seen the second one. I've seen the first one. The first one's funny as shit.
You can tell that we probably needed to have somebody who was full of Christmas cheer on this episode because we
Matthew.
all relate.
Sure.
Yeah, we all relate to Bad Santa more so than any other Christmas movie.
Because I'm an alcoholic. Kinda.
It's disillusioned with Chris. Disillusioned with. I like Christmas personally, but I think this also goes back to like the Nightmare Before Christmas and how like Halloween became Christmas and all of that stuff. It's a metaphor for the fact that Christmas starts in September now.
Yes.
It's like you can't enjoy each holiday. You get stuck inundated with Christmas stuff. You never hear people who like Christmas make sure know they like Christmas.
Right.
Guess what it is?
And it's annoying.
Late stage capitalism, baby.
That's
Well,
exactly what
it's
it is.
it's not even the fact that it starts in September.
It's
But
April.
But it literally at the end of October.
The holiday stuff
first
starts.
day of November, first day of November, and you start hearing Christmas music. No, fuck that shit off. Fuck that. Just no.
Right, I'd
Just
probably enjoy it
stop.
if it was just in December.
Yes.
December
And then I
1st
could get excited and, it's
It's
Christmas.
not 2 months of this
Yeah,
shit.
we're
no,
so jaded.
just-
Hobby Lobby had Christmas shit out
I won't shop there.
before Dragon Con. So,
Yeah.
like, beginning of September, because we were looking for stuff to build her outfit, and it's like, Christmas trees are out.
Yeah. I don't shop at
Like-
Hobby Lobby because
I
how
don't
they
either
treat women's
anymore.
autonomy.
So,
Yeah.
Like, but that's what consumerism does not give.
Two fucks.
Well, it doesn't give any time for one holiday to finish before the
It's
next
into
one's.
another one.
Nope,
yeah,
gotta
I
make
can
money.
appreciate it.
Because my favorite day is the day after Halloween, because I can go and get all that candy, all the Halloween candy, half off.
Yeah.
Because it has a pumpkin on it and it says Halloween candy. And
It's the exact
Halloween,
same thing we normally eat.
And Halloween was the day before.
I think it's funny that we're discussing like consumerism and capitalism and stuff, but our next episode's about what we want fucking Christmas and shit. It's funny.
Yeah.
There's
But I do
difference.
like Christmas,
No,
and I
it's
love to
fine.
give Christmas gifts.
Oh, I
Absolutely
love to
love
give
it.
Christmas gifts, but don't start Christmas on November
Yeah.
1st.
But I can't say my Christmas spirit is anything to do with what Christmas is portrayed as.
No.
I want to put up a tree. I love it. I love the way the cats look at the tree and like this.
It's
awe.
want to tear it
Yeah,
down.
and then they attack it. Riesling eats it, but it's just the way the animals look at the tree. Like especially a cat, they're just like, holy shit.
There's so much things I could tear down.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
do you get a
climb
real
that.
tree or do you
We
get?
used to, but my brother, he hated taking it out because it
Well,
just.
And it's bugs and shit, so I
Yeah.
understand.
And he hated having to water because you have to water it like
Yep.
2 or 3 times a
But
day.
the parts of Christmas that you like are the parts that they stole from the pagans.
Yep, you're right. That's why we tend to celebrate Yule.
Yeah, because Christmas trees were not Christmas trees. They were trees that were decorated during your Yule. You burn the Yuletide, give presents, all of that shit. I know everybody says, and then it starts the religious shit. That's when it gets really annoying. It's like they're trying to take the Christ out of Christmas. It's like, bitch.
Exactly. I don't mind that you share a holiday. You want to put your Christian Christmas and with Yule and Saturn out. That's fine. But by God, don't tell me we're taking Christ out of Christmas when it was never in it in the first place.
Right.
Matter of fact, never mind. I'm about to
Like
be
you're the
Hey.
one on Black Friday, like killing people
Yeah.
to buy something.
Now, question: has there been a protest over the Starbucks coffee cups this year?
not this year.
Boring.
I don't think there was anything too controversial about it this year.
Oh, speaking of Starbucks, you hear they're gonna stop allowing people to view pornography in their cafes starting next year?
Too far, Starbucks.
No,
Too
only in the
far.
U.S. In Europe, you
Oh.
still can because they're more
Oh.
open-minded.
All right, we're going to Europe.
To watch porn? Fuck that. Watch it in my goddamn home.
No,
And that
to
goes
watch
back
it,
to
watch porn at
the net
Starbucks.
neutrality. This is what happens. You can start limiting websites that you can go to, you know? Because
We like
before
to-
they had no idea what you were looking at. Now they can see it.
Now we've really gone full circle with our episodes.
I mean, at Walmart, if you try to log on to a porn website, it blocks it, which is fine.
Probably
So-
because of the viruses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the firewall's like, nope.
Exactly.
Pop
I've
up
used
Which
something.
I don't which I agree with completely. Why are you gonna be looking at that naughty shit while you're at
Because sometimes you gotta rub one
in
out,
public.
Warren. You gotta rub one out sometimes.
not in public though?
No, you don't even
Just
pull it
know.
out. You heard the sweatpants trick?
Just not
Okay,
in
guys.
public. Just
Great
know.
episode. Thanks.
Hey, Becky.
Hi.
Where can they find
And-
us?
I'm watching it. You can find us on Facebook at the Free Rotation Podcast.
Watching me.
Because you Spotify me. You can find us at Twitter
Spotify?
at the Free Rotation Fucking hell. You can find us on our social medias. You can look
We
at
be
the
geeks.
free. Fuck you all.
Listen.
TheFreeRotation.com.
Why aren't we on SoundCloud?
We're not getting into damn SoundCloud again, Bobby. I
did that-
pay good money to host our website.
I do it every day, every time.
So, SoundCloud. But yeah. All right.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Really? That's it, Becky? You're not gonna actually go through the whole spiel?
Hell no. I'm done.
That's not very Christmas-like of you.
Spotify. Where's your Christmas spirit?
I'm
Come on.
Krampus.
And Crampy.
Yes, exactly right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
That's just
Run, kitty.
run, rumble, woo, run.
She survived the fire and met Bobby.
She's